Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave, Episode 1. I'm Brett.
And I'm disappointed.
Oh,
Let's try it better.
God damn it! I was already getting started.
No, but you did that weird thing.
What weird thing?
Weird like. Don't do that.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
No.
It's gonna be my thing.
Oh God.
My thing.
This is why we are not gonna work out.
Oh.
I'm gonna exit myself from this.
All right. Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave. No, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna tell you that if you were gonna keep that.
Alright. Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave. Episode.
I wasn't looking.
You weren't?
I literally.
Alright. Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave. That's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave. I'm trying to force it now. I'm sorry. I let it flow out. Okay. Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave. No. Welcome to Call Bob and Hold Your Weave, Episode 1. I'm Brett.
I'm Kanaya.
You're who?
I am a person of interest.
Alright.
Are you using that as a microphone?
No, I was actually just looking at myself. But
You literally were.
no, I'm gonna be doing like several checks throughout just to make sure I look okay. Oh. You know what I mean? Alright, well, should we just kind of, you know what?
I am Kanaya.
Kanea.
Kanea. A bunch of.
Alright, I'll just, you know what? You know what, fine. We're already kind of going. So you know what, fuck it. I'll make it work. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing. So, this is going to be something that we do every single week. And every single week we'll be talking about something different. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that people don't really talk about. Or talk about enough. And I feel like we have really interesting opinions on things. And I mean, I know that we're both young and people might think like, what the hell are two young like people trying to do by like acting like they know shit? But like, I think it's entertaining and I think it's interesting. So every single week we're gonna be talking about some blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Every single week we're gonna be talking about something different.
Yep.
And it's just gonna be whatever the hell it's gonna be. I don't know, I've never done this before, so we're just gonna kind of go with it. And that's that.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, I actually didn't even tell you what I wanted to talk about. But there's actually like, well, okay, so I want us to have like a topic, and I have like a few ideas, but like, wherever that topic is gonna guide us, I want us to go. So, I really want to talk like, right now, about like, young people and like the young generations that like we actually just talk about like a lot anyway, and I feel like there's a lot of like interesting things that people do talk about, but like it's just not really from the perspective of like young people, or I don't know, it's just really interesting because young people are changing the world. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like people don't talk about this kind of thing enough, especially young people, and I think it'd be really cool. But I'm always, like, I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube, or social media, or whatever, and, like, I mean, as do you, but every time that I watch something, I'm like constantly in like amazement at like what young people are able to do, or just like what people are able to do now in general that they never really were able to do in the past because of the accessibility to things and the knowledge and the information, because it's all out there. And I feel like there's more opportunity now than there ever has been before, and I just think that's like the coolest thing actually in the world. And I mean, young people are just changing how things are done completely. And it's really cool because being a young person, like, I have, you know, this opportunity to do things that older people, when they were young, they weren't really able to do it. And there wasn't as much conversation happening, and there wasn't as much, like, awareness of things, first of all, but I just think it's really cool. And I really want to talk about that. Because you have a lot of cool ideas, or thoughts, and that kind of thing of what you see other young people do. And, like, because, like, being a young person, I feel like my perspective on things is a lot different than, like, people who are older. Because the world that I am seeing is different than the world that they saw. Or, I mean, if people, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ignorant people, and a lot of people who don't want to, like, start seeing things for how they are now. And it's very, like, all that, like, old-fashioned-y, like, bullshit, and, like, a lot of the, like, old ideas that don't fit today's, like, the way things are now. A lot of people don't want to, like, move past that and, like, educate themselves and open themselves and, like, have more awareness for people and for things. I mean, some older people are actually pretty great.
Old people.
Some older people are actually pretty great, and they're, like, really, like, open-minded and, like...
That's because they were open-minded from the start. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I believe.
But there's also... Well, there's way more older people who are, you know, prejudiced and not with the times, which is, I mean, that's obviously, but it's like, it's just crazy, like, because there's so much happening in the world all the time, pretty much, and things are always changing and moving forward, and it's like the people, or even like young people who don't want to see anything different, or they don't know anything different. So they, obviously, if you don't know anything different, you're not going to see anything different, you're not going to do anything different. But, like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but there's just, like, a lot that, like, inspires me about what young people are doing. Because, like I said, like, I watch a lot of young people doing amazing ass things, and it's like, it's actually the most, like, motivating and inspiring thing to me, because it's like I see other young people who pretty much, like, came from, like, very little, and they're doing something different, and they're, like, succeeding with that. And I think that's the most inspiring thing in the world, because there's a lot, you know, like, I mean, there's just way more opportunity now for people to do anything, and...
Yeah, but that's also not that great of a good... Like, it's not always a good thing, though, I believe.
Well, no, it's not.
Like, I'm really happy that's possible, because there is a lot of people who don't see themselves working desk jobs, or being the quote-unquote doctor, lawyer, and all the generic jobs that they, at school, set you up to become.
Well, yeah.
And now this generation gives you opportunity to do other things. Like, be a YouTuber.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just like...
What? That was around with the topic.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, I feel like... no, I agree with you. I think that... I don't know what I think. Well, like, you've said it before, like, how proud you are of, like, young people and what they do with, like, what they have. And, like... I mean, because there's a lot of negativity in the world. I mean, there always has been and there always will be. But, you know, like the young people who are actually not going with what older people put on them to do, or to be like, or to think like, or, you know, it's like young people are just like, I don't know, it's just a whole thing of like going your own way and like people will follow you, or people will follow like what you do, whatever, like, whereas, and like I'm not like knocking people who go the traditional way of doing.
Yeah, because that means they're just good at it.
Like, well, of course, yeah, no, I mean there's like, you know, the people who work full-time jobby jobs, like, I really admire that because it's like, wow, that's something that, like, you're actually good at that I am not. And that's, like, actually really, like, that's inspiring, too.
Yeah, because we still need those people who work those jobby jobs.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't, like, make you a terrible person or anything.
No, not at all.
It just means that you are just really great at that, and that's what you're gonna go do. Some people are not, and that's why they didn't choose that path. But good luck to you.
I don't even remember my point. Oh, no, I do remember my point. Okay, so I'm not knocking people who go any traditional way. Like I said, what I can't stand is the expectation that anyone, that older people, younger people put on other younger people or whatever, to not go like a different way. I can't stand the expectation and like the like just like being told that there's, I just don't like the conditioning. I don't like people who are stuck because they are doing what is expected of them by other people in their life. People who let other people limit them. And that's why it is the most inspiring thing to me to see young people doing incredible things, because they're not letting anyone limit them. And they're just creating whatever they're going to, their own way, like I said, and they're just going to do whatever they're going to, and it's not any easier. It's harder. Like, it's harder to become what other people kind of hold you back to be in that way. But like what you were saying last night about like older generations like needing to die, like I understand what you mean, and I kind of agree with you. I'm not like trashing on older people. Like, I connect with older people more than I do with younger people. You know what I mean? But like it's like I was thinking about this, I think like last night or this morning, I don't know. But like the older people who are completely like stuck in their ways, who can't see past their nose, people who like don't encourage anything other than what they know.
Yep.
That shit I can't stand. And it's just like I understand that like, but also like a lot of older people have like their time to unravel all that and to like become more aware and like stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. What do you think?
I think if you either grow with the world or you leave the world, that's it.
Well, yeah.
I think that, I don't know, this generation is just so freaking crazy, but in a good way.
It really is.
And like everything that this generation just does, the people in it, literally is so amazing. Because everyone's trying to love each other no matter what. I think that's what this generation is doing. They're trying to like stop that barrier that people put between each other, because they're starting to realize that none of that matters anymore and all that stuff. I think that's what I really like about this generation, though.
That they're pushing past like all the bullshit that's been thrown at them.
Yeah, they're pushing equality.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because there's like 10-year-olds pushing equality. Like,
right.
The age where you wouldn't think people that age would go into politics or anything that goes around the world. You would think they won't care about what, like...
Well, yeah, and there's like people who are 10 years old and who are making change in some way, like negative or positive. Like, they're that young and they're doing something different. To me, that's the most inspiring shit ever. Because it's like, if someone who is like only that young or whatever, that old, like, can do it, then I think like anyone can do it. Like, literally. There's no excuse for anyone.
Yep, nothing at all.
And I think that's like, I just think that's the coolest thing about what I see young people doing. But it takes a lot to be able to do that, because it's like terrifying.
Yeah, because you can fail.
Well, yeah.
And then you kind of have nothing at that point. But it's like...
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Everyone fails at things.
But like, it's not, I'm not talking about like that. It's like trying to get something going and it doesn't work.
That is terrifying. That's like the most scary thing, actually.
So.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Yeah, no, there is a lot of fear in that. Well, and that's like why things take time. Like, it takes time to get better at things, but it's like, it also because everyone's like timing for things really is different. I mean, because I think like what you've told me before is that like if everyone's timing was the same, like it would be so boring. And I mean, it probably would be.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think that should like stop young people from trying to do something different.
Well, it's not. That's the thing.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing stopping them. They're just still going.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, there's always someone on your side. And then once one person gets on that side, and then a bunch of other people will come, because then they're
exactly.
like, oh, okay, this is okay.
Right.
Nothing could go wrong.
I'm busting out the snacks. Whatever. I hope this isn't No, it's fine.
Welcome to the part where we just munch on pretzels.
That's my plan. But yeah, no, it is really fun fun. It is fun. It's exciting to see young people doing things that haven't been done before. Yeah. Because there really is no limit. And I think, like I said, that's the coolest thing for me, in my opinion, just in general, because that that's just like inspiration. But there also is a lot of negativity, and there is a lot of like, look at me, and a lot of like ego, and a lot of like it's like that shit is terrible, and that shit's like a huge problem. Like, honestly, it's actually there are so many narcissistic people. I mean, older people, but like a lot of young people who, well, just people in general, I should say, who are just like really narcissistic, and
I agree.
like that shit is toxic. Like, it's terrible. Because it's like...
It's so terrible, guys.
It is terrible.
It's so...
Do you want some? I just haven't eaten anything today. Well, I had a Pop-Tart. I think I told you that. That's all I... Well, you haven't eaten anything today. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. But, yeah. What was I saying?
You were saying it's terrible?
It is terrible. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. All the negativity and shit. That shit is... It's awful. Because that just is like... I don't know, like...
I think also our generation does a good job of bringing things from the dark into the light.
Mm-hmm.
Like mental issues. That we have been labeled as a depressed generation.
That's true.
And that's just because everyone's finally speaking out on their mental issues and the stuff that really affects people out here.
Well, yeah, because it's mental health has been a thing
for like so long, but everyone just everyone just labeled them as crazy and put them away or gave them drugs
to sedate them.
Yeah,
and
that's not okay because they're not crazy. This is just things that happen in people, just as much as you breaking your arm or something,
100.
or just waking up with a cold that you have to like try to bury yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
100.
Because everyone likes. The thing about me is that with the mental issue, it comes with your brain. It's something that happens within your brain and it spreads throughout your bodies, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you learn so much about your brain and like how your brain basically controls your whole body, but people tend to think, but no one can understand why mental issues are a thing. It's like, what? Your brain, it can like do all this stuff. In psychology, they talk about how your brain can like change the way you see things, like all of these cool things, but it's like mental issues, that's impossible. Like, it makes no sense. That's my only problem. It's like, how do you talk about the brain being so powerful, but when it comes to mental issues, you almost seem like that's impossible? Like, what do you mean?
No, that actually is crazy, because everyone gets physically sick in their lives, as it's so hard to believe that everyone also gets mentally or emotionally sick as well. And that's something that people don't like to pay attention to, because they
just assume you're over exaggerating or just being dramatic for no reason.
Well, yeah.
And like think it's so easy, like, just brush it off, you're fine.
Which it's not, because if it was, then of course I would be
okay right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not dying in the inside.
Right.
Help. There's also people who don't understand mental issues.
No.
Like the word depression, they just have a bad day one day and they're like, oh, I am so depressed. Like, guys, I am so depressed today. Like, no, you're just sad. And you're fine. Depression doesn't go away within a day.
No.
Or even hours.
No.
Everyone just goes, yeah, I'm so depressed. Nothing happened. It's and then within seconds you're happy again. And then you're just over everything. That's not how that happens. Depression is not at all one and done thing.
Not one bit.
And that triggers me.
Well, and here's the thing, is that, like I said, everyone gets fucking physically sick. Everyone also gets fucking mentally and emotionally sick as well. But it's like, the thing with that is that everyone gets depressed. Everyone gets anxious. But having anxiety or having depression is
totally different.
150%.
Not the same thing.
200%. 350. Because
180
because
is my answer.
It is. It's outrageous that people try to generalize all these serious things that actually affect how people function. People just that just makes that would just make that person feel worse because it's like, wow.
'Cause now, like, you're gonna add on more things because now they have to hold it in themselves, and that's not okay.
No, mental health is literally everything.
Just as strong as physical health.
It's everything. If not, actually, it's stronger.
Yeah.
Because you
can fix your physical health within, like, depends on what it is. You can fix it pretty, like, quickly.
You can convince yourself that you're sick, and you can tell yourself that you're okay and that you're fine. And both what those thoughts really do change your whole feeling over everything.
Yeah.
So for people to act like it doesn't, like, that's actually crazy. Like, I don't know, it's just ignorance. But it's also, like, I understand, and like I said, there's a lot of fucking dumbass people, but, like, I understand, though, like, they never had the chance to, you know, learn about, they were never taught anything. You had to survive, like, you know, decades ago, like, you had to survive, so there wasn't really time to deal with all of, you know, what the depressed generation is. There wasn't time, there wasn't the availability, really, to do that, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't there. It's always there, but, you know, I mean, really, I almost kind of feel it's really the older people that are actually kind of sick, because this stuff has been around forever, and they just never, they were taught to suppress it, and not to, there was no resources, no awareness, or very little, at the least, you know, I mean, I should say. So, you know, you have, like, these people who grow up and have families, and they never dealt with their shit, so it's like they're just gonna pass it on, and then the cycle continues. That shit is, like, outrageous.
Yeah.
And that's why no one understands. Well, not anymore, but that's why for forever it wasn't such a thing. I'm being, like, dramatic, but I'm not, though, because it's real. Like,
yep.
Actually how things are.
It's super real.
It's crazy. But yeah, no, it's like, I can't stand people who, like, overgeneralize actual, like, debilitating things that people deal with every day. Because that's terrible. That's like rude, honestly.
It's super rude. It's like you don't know what I feel like right now. I don't know.
But, like, you gotta understand, though, that, like, these people really weren't taught. And they really...
Oh, no, I do, but, like, it's like...
No, I know you do. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, but
general,
it's also, like...
You know
if they don't make... Yeah, if they don't make a... Like, if they don't try to learn it or anything, that's when it gets, like, okay, well, you're being rude. But if, like, they don't know... If they don't know... And then they're trying, then I'm okay with that. Because it's like, okay, you're trying. But there's a lot of people who just, like, don't try.
Yeah. Because they're comfortable, or they're truly...
They're like, I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah. Or they're just truly ignorant.
And they're like, no.
I think it is a comfortability thing, because the people that you have around you in your life play, like, the biggest role. Which is why I think... this is why I think that having the internet and having access to other people who are outspoken or who do, you know, push awareness, like, that was never around. So there was never this unlimited resource that we have now. So it's like, you know, years ago, I understand, because there was no exposure to things. There was no way to really open your mind to the extent in, you know, capacity, whatever, that there is now. So it's like, I understand that, but it's like, even now, the people who are like that, like, you have so much available to, like, help you.
Yeah, it's like so much. There's like no way you can't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you not? But,
No idea.
I mean, I guess people are at where they're at. They know what they know. And a lot of people are comfortable in that. I think that's what it is. It's what they know. It's what they think. It's familiar. It's what they were taught. That's what they were programmed to think and what to believe. And it's a lot, because those layers are thick and there's a lot of them, and it takes a lot of, like, self-evaluate, like, forever, like, self everything to work through that, and to actually, like, move past that and grow from that, and actually become, like, who you really are. A lot of people don't do that, and that makes me uncomfortable to be around those people, because I just can't stand that fake ass bullshit of people, like I said, like, being who or being what is expected of them. I can't be around that, because that affects me. Like, that brings me down. That does not lift me up. I can't stand to be around people like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not around people like that because, like, I'm an adult. Like, I'm around who I'm around because of me. Like, so. And everyone in my life is, like, amazing. Like, I'm not saying my life is amazing. I'm just saying the people in it are the best people because they're supportive and they're understanding and they're, you know, they're positive and uplifting, and people who are actually, like, real people who, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because those, like, you kind of are who you are around. I understand that in some circumstances you can't control that, you can't change that, at least in that moment of your life, but, like, for the most part you can. At least when you're, like, an adult and, you know, whatever. So, you know, I don't know, I just feel like people aren't really self-aware, and I feel like that's really what drives them to do just things that aren't healthy, or things that don't work out, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But, it's a process to, like, go through all that. I mean, I don't really follow people, but, like, we both follow different kinds of people. And I don't really like the kind of people that you follow, and I don't really think you like the people that I follow.
What do you mean? The people I follow are freaking amazing, and are talking about amazing stuff.
Well, and so the people that I like to, you know, consume, whatever. But
I don't know. No, yours is a lot about makeup.
no, it's not.
But most of the people you tell
Not
me about-
anymore.
Oh God, you grew out of the makeup.
You know that.
Did you? I didn't know that.
What do you mean? I really am not even into makeup. I mean,
You work at a makeup place and
But-
you're not into makeup?
it's.
I work at a video game store, but I freaking hate video games.
I didn't say that.
I'm a doctor, but I really can't stand saving people. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, but like trying to defend people, I hate that.
I didn't,
Yeah, I'm a pilot, but I really hate flying planes. In fact, I'm very scared of them.
I didn't say that.
That's what you basically just said. You were just like, yeah, I'm not even into makeup. And you work at a makeup place.
Look,
Yeah, I sell beds for a living, but I really hate beds. They suck.
I hate sleeping.
Yeah, I am a trash collector, but I really hate trash. It's so disgusting. Yeah, I'm the cameraman for this camera crew, but I know nothing about cameras.
Well, that's just someone being bad at their job.
I don't even like cameras. They suck.
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with that?
Or, like,
Yeah, I'm a veterinarian, but I hate animals. All animals, they all suck. Especially cats.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that no, the people that I follow, I don't follow that kind of thing.
What do you
Like,
follow?
I never really did, though.
That's literally all I heard you talking about, though. Your whole channel is like... Your
What?
channel, your whole Instagram is like...
Right now it is. That's because I haven't done anything else yet. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Anyway, what was
to be
my...
honest, I feel like for our first episode, we should have talked about ourselves a little bit.
God damn it, you're right. We can do it now. Oh God.
Here you go.
Me?
This is a part of the podcast
Oh God.
where we're going to talk about ourselves because maybe you're listening to this and you're like, who are these people?
Oh yeah.
You can start.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say. I hope I look okay. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
Day by day, I just hope I look okay.
I mean, yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't care. Homeless man, 2K18.
You're what?
Homeless man, 2K18.
Homeless man? What does that mean?
That's my style
Oh.
for 2018, homeless man.
I mean, that's been my style for the past couple of years, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't really care about, like, I do, but not on myself, just because, like, like, I'm not really going a lot of places, and so, like, where I feel like I want to be.
Agreed. So the people watching this, if you don't get it by now, we're not professionals, or we're not trying to be, and this is just who we are.
This is a very dumbed-down version of who we really are.
So. I'm kind of like this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like this, but this is just kind of very, like, not organized at all. But it's fine. I think the more we do this, I'll probably get better.
Yeah.
I really hope.
So are we going to talk about ourselves?
Oh, are we, though?
You can go first.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing I really want to say. I don't know. I don't know what I am.
Hello, my name is Anaya, and I'm a Virgo.
Oh. You are a Virgo. I'm a Cancer. Match made couple in heaven.
He's a Cancer to society.
You know what I mean?
And he's a Cancer. Yeah.
I hate people who make that fucking dumbass joke. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's just stupid.
I love it. I love it so much. Not only am I Cancer to society, I'm also a Cancer.
I just think that shit's stupid. Because it's like, that makes no sense, first of all. But also, that's...
Well, because Cancer is something that no one wants. So I'm a Cancer to society. I'm someone no one wants.
But that's not what that means.
It is.
Obviously.
That's definitely what that means.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's just one of the... Cancer means so many things.
If you say I'm a Cancer to society, but I'm also a Cancer, what does that mean?
What do you mean?
Literally, it means exactly what it means. I'm a Cancer to society. Cancer, if you didn't know, is a disease that you get, and it's kind of hard to control it. No one really knows how to cure it, and you're slowly dying, or either you get better. And nobody wants cancer. Therefore, when you say I'm a Cancer to society, you're saying no one wants me in society. But I'm also a Cancer, the sign.
I'm a Cancer, the sign.
Okay, you can say I'm a Cancer to the... You can say I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Cancer to the sign.
The joke is just I'm a Cancer to society, and I'm also a Cancer.
I just think that's a stupid joke.
I love that joke.
I think it's stupid.
I love that joke.
But, you are a Virgo, I'm a Cancer. We've been... Oh, no, we can. Okay. So we've been friends, like, what, 3 years?
Has it been 3 years?
It's been a road, is what it's been.
It's been the road less traveled.
It really has been. But, it's great. You know what I mean? Well, there's like, well, I mean, I don't know.
You can say how old you are. I'm 17.
Oh God.
He's 18.
I am
Soon to be 19. Still will be 17.
You'll be 18 though soon.
Not before you turn 19.
Oops, that just went everywhere. I'm so sorry.
Just go.
It's
Someone's looking at this. Someone's gonna look at this from the screen and just see that and then just almost drop their phone.
fine. I think it's fine.
I recently just graduated
Oh God.
from beautiful place.
Fuck that place.
From a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Not gonna say the name, cause who cares?
Why would you?
He graduated before me.
Oh, I graduated early. Well,
Still before me. Literally a year before me.
Well, yeah, but in my class or whatever, a little bit early. At a weird time. It made no sense. It was where I was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's about that? Well, no, we met in high school, so that we have that to.
No duh.
So yeah, well, okay. Obviously, I'm just saying that I have
But you said it. Why are you saying obviously?
that. Now you're spitting everywhere.
Yeah.
It's fine. But no. We met in high school, so I have that to thank for that. Well, and I have other things as well, but fuck that shit. You know what I mean? But are you okay?
Now I am.
But yeah.
Did we say while we're doing this? Well, did we say while we're doing this?
Oh, probably. No, I said like, this is something we're doing every week. We're just gonna talk about whatever we're gonna talk about. I did, remember?
Mhm.
This is a very new thing for both of us.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to apologize because I have nothing to apologize for.
Me neither.
But I think as we go on, it'll be better in terms of like how to like say your thoughts in an environment that is like very not comfortable to just open up and do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, honestly, fuck it. Like, I don't care.
Mhm.
It's fine. I just hope I look. Oh God, I should check actually, because you know, I just don't know. Oh God. No. Oh God, it's just my hair was holding up earlier. I feel like now it's just getting a little nappy looking, but not in like a terrible way.
Mhm.
I hope I look all right. Do I look okay? Honestly, I'm surprised, not judging or criticizing you, I'm just surprised you didn't wear your hair like in the little space buns that or whatever because that's a look. You know what I mean?
I didn't feel like doing that. It's too much. It takes too much effort.
How? I need to really stop eating.
Because I have to do it all over again if I miss them.
What do you mean?
Like putting it up.
Oh, because you dreads?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't feel like doing that.
Okay. Oh God.
What?
My voice? Yeah, what was I saying? Something about being natural, feeling great. I don't know. No, but it's fine. Yeah, no, we're fine.
I can say a dad joke. My dad joke for the day. Okay. To the man who stole my camouflage jacket and that's in the wheelchair, you can hide but you can't run. That's my dad joke for the day.
That's a dad joke?
Yeah.
I hope that I'm like, we're close enough. I'm gonna get closer.
I find it funny.
Get closer. That's fine.
Dad joke.
I don't really know much about those.
Dad jokes? They're cringy.
Well, that is what that was.
Mhm. It was supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh, I have 6 cats. I don't know.
My
There's a
boyfriend.
couple down here.
That's why I'm looking over here a lot. I think I was because I'm looking at him.
Yeah. You know? Can you tell me where I am?
You're right here.
Am I like okay?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
Yeah.
Am I okay now?
Absolutely not. Actually, yes. Just keep going that way. This has become my show. Welcome to Black Excellence, the movie.
Yeah.
I would watch it. Because why not?
I would really watch Bitch in the Trunk. I want to see that when that comes out.
I am not watching that. You know what? If it ever does come out, you can watch it on your own.
I still want to watch Bridget Jones's Baby. That was a few years ago? A couple years ago. But it's on Netflix. I haven't watched it.
We got lots. I told you at my house we've got a lot of free movies.
What do you mean?
I like how we can watch every single movie without paying for it.
How does that work?
It comes out, it goes into this box thing, and you can watch it.
That makes no
like
sense.
I watched Tomb Raider already. I literally watched all
God.
the movies. I watched all the movies that I had to. My grandparents.
Oh.
Yeah, cause my grandparents bought my mom and dad another TV
Oh God.
for the living room.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Say that again?
My grandparents bought another TV for the living room in our house.
Why?
It's a smart TV.
Why?
They just did it. I guess in like thanks, I guess, or congratulations, I guess. I don't know. Like, wow, you did a good job with Naya. She's actually graduating. Yeah. It was for all of us, but I don't watch TV though.
Mm.
It was mostly for my parents and my sister and brother.
The rest of your household.
Even my dog.
Yeah.
She watches movies. You can see.
Well, you got me, obviously, into watching Law and Order. I've been having like a lot, even after last night, we watched a few really intense episodes. Later that night, because I didn't go to bed until like 2 or something in the morning, so I was like doing things, nothing, come here. So,
Question mark?
no,
Upside down question mark?
no upside down question marks. But when I was like up late last night getting shit together, I was just like thinking about like, I don't even know, I was just like, I could not get that show out of my head. And even this morning, I think part of this morning I was like, that show is like, that's crazy. That show is just amazing. Like, I know everyone says that, but it's like...
Because it is. It's like literally amazing. Every topic, everything. Something different each time. I wish Netflix had the older seasons, because the older seasons was just as amazing. Like, I'm watching season 5 still. And I freaking love that season, because there were 2 girls. There was, before the guy lawyer they have, it was these two women. It was like one or the other.
Oh.
And it was first this other girl, Alex something. But like, they were freaking phenomenal. Like, I love them so much. The women in Law and Order are freaking amazing.
Yeah. They're all, well, yeah.
Like, back before she, was like dating anyone, and it was her older partner, Detective Stabler. That was freaking amazing.
I mean, I've only watched what you've watched with me.
Yeah, well, because those are seasons I haven't seen. So it makes it's better to watch that instead of like something I've seen before.
Wait, say that again? I didn't catch that. I blanked, but I was listening. I'm sorry.
I said it's better to watch something I haven't seen before. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a surprise.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's Netflix. For some shows, they only carry, like, certain parts or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, the coolest show.
Yeah.
And
I
it's,
agree.
like, it's so long. Like, it's literally an hour long. I mean, if it was on TV.
Well, solving a case is not within seconds.
Yeah, it's not in 22 minutes.
It's definitely not. It's like, it takes time. You gotta figure out what happened, and you gotta go find all of that stuff, and then you gotta...
Well, then they always have their twists that usually work out
You're
pretty
like,
well. But there's like those weird things that they don't really resolve, but you just kind of go
those
with it.
extra questions that are like, what happened about this, and they're just kind of like, gotta go. But then honestly, my favorite scenes are the court scenes. Like,
because they're dramatic, they're
and
intense.
they're just like, the way all that's set up, like, honestly, also just looking at the faces of the jury, like, because, like, it's so funny.
It is.
Like, you can clearly tell that some of them have no idea
Oh, not at
what
all.
they're like what's going on, and some of them are just like, yeah, interesting, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It is, though. I don't...
Yeah, I tagged in the graduation picture.
Ew.
I was with my friends. I was with Katie.
Alright. Whoops.
Hoops.
Hoops. Hoops. What? Yeah.
What? Nothing happened.
My ass kind of hurts.
Dude, you're telling me. I honestly feel like we should just stand.
Should just stand?
I'm standing, yeah.
Should I just, like...
You can stand.
No, because that doesn't work.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't work.
Today we have brought here to kill you.
I needed a moment to stand, but I think I'm okay. Please don't move that.
Yeah, I moved it. No, I didn't. Well, I did lift it up.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're just giving me anxiety right now.
Why?
Because I don't know. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I didn't introduce you to her. This is our podcast moderator. Her name's Bethany.
Bethany.
She's really great. I think her head comes off. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I thought about doing a cool joke with that, but it wouldn't have worked. This is our,
This is my stunt double.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Really? I think
No.
we're being too serious right now.
It's because you being not funny right now.
What do you mean I'm not being funny?
I don't know, you're just not making me comfortable to be funnier.
Why?
Because you're just not. You're being your closed off Virgo self. Because you take time to get comfortable with things. I try to open up right away. And it's not easy, but it's like you just take forever to start up. Like, you know what I mean? What are you doing? No, Bethany.
Bethany. Bethany. I'm so sorry. You probably have a major headache right now.
Oh my god.
I think, no, it's just like I have literally, I don't know, I think I'm still just a little tired.
Because you don't sleep?
Yeah. So I'm trying to just do funny things. It's not working. And sitting down in front of something is not typically something I like doing.
You sit down a lot.
Well, like, I'm not doing anything.
You're kind of far from over here.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here eating and do whatever you do. It's great. This was not how I thought today would be going.
Honestly, I think you will like it.
We're not done.
I'm not doing anything.
You're over there.
I know.
They can't hear you. I don't know who they is, but no one
Who
can...
is this day you speak?
Wait, where did you get that?
I found it.
Where?
Over there.
That probably has a lot of...
Alright guys, welcome back to my workout channel. Today we're going to be using this uric It's an 8 weight.
That's 10 years old. There's so many germs on that.
Yeah. First you take your weight, you pick it up, and then you put it back to where it was.
And say, yep, that's good enough for today.
Yeah. You know, you pick it up and you move it to the left, and that's it.
Good workout, guys. Same time next week.
And then you go away, and that's it. What a nice day.
Got your daily dose of your recommended amount of exercise.
Yes.
I just don't know what to do with my posture because I see people. I wanted to get seats that had like backs on them, you know, because I'd be more comfortable. But like, I didn't have time, and also like I just feel like my posture, like I don't know, because I feel like if I'm hunched over, like I look weird, and if I'm like I look weird either way. I have no idea. I can't even see, so I'm not controlling. I am not. You know what I mean? No, but it's fine. I think it'll be fine. I have no idea how long we've been doing this for. I should have kept it like a timer. God damn it, I was gonna do that. There's a spider right there.
Hello, spider.
I don't know how the hell that...
He's like, I heard you were doing a podcast. So I came right in.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Sucking need.
Why?
We live by the motto. If you didn't know, now you do. Where did that spider come from?
I have no idea.
That's the funniest thing ever, though.
How is that even actually, like, possible with gravity? Oh, God.
Because they can stick.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that. What are you doing? I don't think you can even see that.
Oof. 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 There we go. Because, like, I don't know. I just need something
What
to do.
actually is... What's happening?
I'm bothered.
I have no idea how long we've been... Oh, God. You're, like, giving me the shivers back here.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like you're never really... What?
Serious?
No. I feel like I'm never, like,
Oof.
really prepared.
This podcast has been brought to you, my bad. This podcast has been brought to you by... No, I'm trying to do this. This episode has been brought to you by Sprite. Cherry flavor. Lemon lime.
I just want to look okay. That's my biggest...
Get your Sprite today if you are just really thirsty.
I get so self-conscious. Is it self-conscious or self-conscious? It's self-conscious, not conscience.
I get so self-conscious.
Oh, God, my teeth. I hope they're not that yellow. They're probably fine. No, okay. No, my teeth are fine. Alright, so I get, like, self-conscious about, like, how skinny I am, you know what I mean? Because I am a skinny person. So it's like when I lift my arms, I feel like... And that's another thing that I'm also, like... You can probably... Can you see my armpit?
Yes. Now that I'm looking at it. The spider's above you.
What?
Look up.
Okay.
Just imagine it
Falls on me.
starts climbing down.
I would move. I'd be like, no.
Or it just squirts straight to your hand. It just zips line. They could do that. And I just find it so funny.
Okay.
Your hair is pink and it's kind of like Ooh, what is this thing? Is it a worm?
Are you ever gonna color your hair?
Probably. At some point in my life I will. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. I mean, if there's really nothing else right now, I think maybe we should just kind of like. Oh my god. I have no clue. I think we should just kind of like close it up.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I found it.
Put that down.
Okay. Okay, guys, welcome back to my sword katana.
Is
it
that
mini?
legal
Yeah.
to be doing? That's also 10 years old. You're giving me anxiety right now. Oh god, get that away. Oh god. Okay.
Honestly, I think people will love to watch this.
I really don't know.
Because it's so serious to non-serious from my perspective. All thanks to me. If you made it to this video, like and subscribe. If you made it this far. If you made it this far, like and prescribe.
Like a what?
Prescribe.
What is that?
It's a joke. It's like prescribing medicine or something. Instead of just saying
Oh,
like
prescription. Wait, no, that's like drugs.
prescribe. like and subscribe and share. And comment down below how stupid we are.
I hope I look okay.
I thought we were doing this thing where we just look in the camera, just stare and say nothing but like weird face. I thought that was happening because that's what I was doing. And then you kind of followed me. Like you said something.
Yeah. I think that's good. I just think that in the future, we're gonna, like I said, because we're gonna be doing this. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better. With some serious notes. I want to get better. Maybe find a little. We're never gonna find direction. What am I saying?
Probably not.
But
I feel like we should have planned something out.
I was.
Like on a piece of paper.
I was going to,
We're
but
gonna
I
talk
was
about
like, that's not how you work.
I would have. If I had to.
I'm just saying that I think the more that we do this, the better, hopefully, we'll become with it. But until then, I mean, we will see you all next week.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's that. I have nothing else. I'm not good at this one. In this part, you know.
You can follow us on Instagram right here.
Oh God. What was that, foof? There's no foof.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
In the description below. If there is one.
I don't see one.
Where is it? Yeah, I can't see it. Nah. Or don't.
No, okay, but like for real though. Oh God, hello. I'm dying.
Welcome to We Hit Puberty.
Okay. There's like some serious shit that I do want to talk about like next week, like for real. But you know what? This was not a terrible, horrible way to be starting. You know what I'm saying? Like hello. But I think as we go on, we'll become more better at these, whatever, at this. So I think the more that we will be okay with talking about and like doing it like good, because I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about things if I like can't really say what's like, you know what I mean? Like so, yeah. I just it's myself. I don't know, but yeah. Can you not? No.
Oh God, it looks so gross. Look at it.
I don't want to look.
I don't look.
I don't know. You're just causing problems for everyone right now.
Why is that a thing?
What?
Why? Look.
What?
Oh god, wait. Look.
Oh gosh.
Why? Why is that like something that could happen?
No.
Okay, hold on, stop.
No. Put it down. It's a weapon. I'm trying to deceive you. Oh god.
Alright.
I just spit everywhere. I don't know where it went.
Okay, guys, thanks. Thanks for watching. You're not gonna say anything?
Thanks for watching. Bye. That's what people say.
Adios. Bon voyage. Goodbye.
Did you ever watch
Hasta la vista.
Did you ever watch The Incredibles growing up? I know this is like some childhood talk, but Bon Voyage, because he was like a bomber, Bon Voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Whoever came up with that, honestly, deserves something. Alright, we're done. Oh god, don't do that. What are you doing?
There you go.
Did you touch it?
No.
Okay.
That's how it is. Just